welcome to my channel, Baking and Buttercream. Today we're making Flash-themed Rice Krispie treats, so let's take a break and bake. I'm so excited because today in our video, we even have an interview with the Flash.
Actually, he didn't show up, so we can't do the interview.
We won't?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need more subscribers.
Never mind. So like I said in the intro, we're making Flash-themed Rice Krispie treats because of the CW's TV series, The Flash. Season 5 is coming out next week, August 9th. I'm so excited to see what happens with Barry Allen and the rest of the Flash gang. I mean, these Rice Krispie treats look so good. They're gonna look just like the emblems that he wears in the TV shows, and then one like the retro ones that he wears in the comic books. Before we get started, this is not sponsored by the CW TV series. I just really like the CW Flash TV show. Now let's make those Flash-themed Rice Krispie treats. The ingredients you need are 11.5 cups of Rice Krispie treats, 16 ounces of marshmallows, and 1 stick of butter. For decoration you need red candy melts, white candy melts, a small amount of white fondant, gold color mist, and yellow sugar sheets. The first step to making these delicious Rice Krispie treats is taking our butter and putting it in a large pot. Make sure for it to melt on a low temperature and not to brown, because then our Rice Krispie treats won't turn out. So now it's time to take our nice and soft marshmallows and we're gonna put them in our melted butter. And we're also gonna melt these slowly too so it doesn't get brown. Just like I said before, we don't want it to ruin our Rice Krispies. It won't hurt if we're missing one marshmallow. Seriously, who can resist these? So now our marshmallows are all melted together. You'll know this when there's no clumps of any leftover marshmallow and it's just one giant gooey marshmallow. So now we're gonna take it off the heat and we're gonna mix in our 11.5 cups of Rice Krispie treats. Make sure to do this quick because your marshmallows will set up and you don't want to do that till all the Rice Krispies are mixed in well. Whenever your Rice Krispies are all done, spray a cooking tray with cooking spray, put your Rice Krispies on the tray, and then spray a rolling pin and gently roll them out until all even. If you want any of the tools I use in my videos, go to my website, click Baking Supplies, and there's a store to where you can get any of the items I use in my videos. Okay, so while our Rice Krispies are in the freezer, we're going to start making some of the decorations to decorate these Rice Krispies to make them look like the Flash emblems. Before I started making these Rice Krispie treats, I actually made a little sketch of what I want them to look like. So I have the comic book emblem, the season 1 emblem, and then the season 2 through 4 emblem. I also created this little rectangle logo kind of thing because I wanted something original, something new for the Flash. The first decoration that we're gonna make is the fondant letters that say Flash that will be on the rectangular Rice Krispie treat. If you want to know how to work with fondant along with how to melt the candy melts, you can go up to the video above where I make a dessert imposter cheeseburger. There you can learn how I use the fondant and how I melt the candy melts. I'm going to do the steps I did in the video above, and then I'm going to roll out the fondant and cut out the letters. Don't forget to make a white circle for the comic book emblem. We only have a couple more things to do until we pull out our Rice Krispie treats, and that includes cutting out our lightning for the emblems. So what I did is, because these lightning bolts that Barry Allen has on his emblem are kind of hard to make with just a freehand, I photoshopped them and then I printed them out in 2 different sizes so that one would be big enough for the rectangle and one would be small enough for the circle emblem. Remember, if you eat one of these when you're eating Rice Krispies, I believe you get super speed. It's kind of like particle accelerator sheet, but they call them sugar sheets so they sound a little bit safer. All you need to do is trace out your lightning bolts with an edible food safe marker. Now you don't have to do this. I'm doing this to make sure I get good even lines when I'm cutting. But if you want to freehand it, no big deal. I just want to let you know it might help if you trace it first. Make sure to follow the instructions on the back of the edible sugar sheets just so you know you don't mess up anywhere. Trace your lightning bolts onto the sugar sheets and then you can start cutting them out and set them to the side whenever you're all done. Okay, so we cut out our lightning bolt sugar sheets And so now all we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our Rice Krispies out of the freezer, we're gonna pull them out, and then we're gonna start cutting our shapes. Okay, so we just got our Rice Krispies, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our circle cookie cutter and press down in there. I'm gonna make 3 circle Rice Krispies because we're making 3 different flash emblems. Then I'm gonna take my square cookie cutter and I'm gonna lightly press into the Rice Krispies, and then I'm gonna move my square cookie cutter just over near the edge of where my last indent from the square cookie cutter was to make it look like a rectangle. But I'm not gonna press all the way in. I'm actually gonna use a knife to cut it out so it doesn't look like 2 squares were pushed together, but it's actually just one solid rectangle. Okay, so we cut out our Rice Krispies to the shape that we want them. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna melt our candy melts so that we can dip them in them. We melted our candy melts and they're all liquidy. Now we're gonna take our Rice Krispie treats and we're gonna dip them in them to give them a nice candy melt coat. We covered our Rice Krispie treats with the candy melt. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our leftover white candy melt and we're gonna put it into a piping bag fitted with a small tip. So all these templates I have will actually be linked down below so that you can use them. And so you can have your emblems and your logos be the same size as mine. So here I have a trace out of my emblems the same size, and it's the border that I'm after. I'm actually gonna put wax paper over these, and then I'm gonna take the candy melt that's in the piping bag and I'm gonna trace around it. Once that cools down, it's all hardened after we put it in the freezer, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna take our lightning bolts and spray it with our gold mist spray. This is the moment we have been waiting for. Now we're gonna finally put together our emblems and our flash logo. So to connect all these things, all you have to do is just use a little bit of hot candy melt to connect them, and it's as simple as that. These look so good. I'm so excited about the way they turned out with the different flash emblems and with this original logo for the flash that we made. Now it's time to see how they taste. Who knew the Speed Force could taste so good? I guess whenever the Speed Force is put into Rice Krispies, it has to be. These taste so good. The candy melt complements the Rice Krispies amazingly, and there's just enough marshmallow in the Rice Krispies to keep it all together but still have that wonderful marshmallow taste. The best part about making these flash-themed Rice Krispie treats is that you can make them in a flash. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video on baking and buttercream. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make flash-themed Rice Krispie treats. So now you can party with your friends while watching the Flash Series 5 on October 9th. Don't forget to check out the description box below for the link to my website where you can contact me, and also to where you can get things that I used in this video. There's also my social media links down there, so you can go follow me there. And also, while you're down there, you might as well hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notified in a flash whenever I upload a video. Comment down below on another themed treat you would like me to do in the future. I'm so glad I was able to do this themed treat for you guys. Alright, have a great day.